And in this video, I'm going to be talking about random matchups in the UFC division that we need. Random matchups that I want to see. Yeah, alright? I was just sitting here today. I had a big midterm yesterday. I'm like depressed. Schoolie got me depressed. I've dropped these videos every single day and I'm in school right now. Just letting y'all know. And I'm grinding. I'm grinding both. Because we're going to make both work. Okay? We're going to make this YouTube and the thing work. But regardless of all that, this is not no whatever. But I was just thinking today, sitting down, what were some cool matchups? What are some matchups I want to see in the UFC? And that's why I made this video. We have Tatsuro Taira versus Brandon Royval tomorrow. Sucky fight night card. But we also have Better Bia versus Bivol tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. So tomorrow we have a great night of fights. But before that, let's get into some matchups that I want to see. So first of all, you saw the thumbnail. Mario Batista. Who am I going to match Mario Batista with? So we had a very lackluster performance against Jose Aldo. He held him up against the cage for the majority of the third round. Really mitigated the fight. Really didn't want to fight. So who am I going to match him up with? I know in the thumbnail I had him at Francis Ngannou, Tom Aspinall, Alex Pereira. That's just a joke. Those are all like, Francis Ngannou's not in the UFC. Alex Pereira, he's the light heavyweight champ. Of course, he's not going to fight Mario Batista. And Tom Aspinall's the interim heavyweight champ or the real heavyweight champ. But yeah, who am I going to match Mario Batista with? Somebody that's in the rankings. Yeah, Derek Lewis. Give him fucking Derek Lewis. Let Derek, yeah. This is the matchup I want to see. I think y'all know why. I think Derek Lewis could claim the MMA Guru bounty, if y'all know what I'm saying. But Mario Batista, get them tattoos removed, my guy. Get them tattoos removed. Death before dishonor. Get that removed. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. We're going to leave it at that. Mario Batista already got ridiculed enough for his performance. We don't need a dogpile it even more. But next fight that I want to see, I think, okay, Paddy the Baddy. I think you guys know who I'm going to match Paddy the Baddy up with. Who do we want to see Paddy the Baddy fight? I can't afford to lose. Okay, this is the fight to make right here. Paddy Pimblett versus Renato Moicano. I know Renato Moicano doesn't want to go down in the rankings, but I feel like this is the fight you just have to make. We have to see this fight. We just have to. Okay, we just have to. Like, I know Renato's pushing for Dan Hooker and stuff like that, but come on. We need Paddy versus Renato Moicano. It's going to feed families. And, this should be the next Ultimate Fighter season. Imagine Paddy the Baddy versus Money Moicano? The Ultimate Fighter? The Ultimate Fighter was goddamn Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko. Anything is better than that. This would be a million times better than that. A million bajillion times better than that. This is like a clip farming simulator right here. With Paddy the Baddy and Renato Moicano as tough coaches. We need that. We need to bring Tough back. Tough used to be great. He used to promote the fights a lot. Just that Conor McGregor versus Uriah Faber season. Come on, how many clips do you still watch to this day just from that season? And even some of the old seasons too. But Paddy the Baddy versus Money Moicano. It's the fight to make. And who would I pick in this fight? I don't know. This is a very risky Babisky fight. I probably have to go with Money Moicano. Beat the better comp. I think he did beat the better comp. Yeah, he definitely did. Benoit Saint-Denis ain't no joke, and he absolutely dominated Benoit Saint-Denis. So I think he can do the same thing to Paddy the Baddy. But Paddy the Baddy also has the chance to go out there and put it on Money Moicano. They really do. But they both have great jiu-jitsu. I think it'll be a great matchup. Make it wherever's next. England, Brazil. Put them there. Put them there, my brother. Or Las Vegas. Doesn't matter. Put them there, my brother. But that's one of the matchups we just have to see. I bet some of y'all saw that coming. Oh, and let me know down in the comments below. Who do you think would win these matchups? Okay, who do you think will win these matchups? But next matchup, we got Josh Emmett. This might be a little bit of a weird one, but hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Versus Diego Lopez. Okay, I know Diego Lopez is what is it called? He's the backup fighter for Ilya versus Max. I know he's gonna fight for the title next. I know all of that. But in the meantime, Diego Lopez, he likes to stay active. I know he's being the thing, but come on, fight Josh Emmett. Okay, Josh Emmett just knocked Bryce Mitchell out cold. Faster than Ilia Topuria. Nah, I'm not saying. Ilia Topuria absolutely dominated Josh Emmett. I'm just making a joke. But I think this will be a badass matchup. I think this is a harder fight for Diego Lopez than Yair Rodriguez, if I'm being real. I think Diego Lopez would just ragdoll Yair Rodriguez. But this is a great matchup. I think this is a gangster-ass fight. This is a gangster-ass fight, whether you like it or not. I think this is a fight to make in the featherweight division. What do you guys think? Maybe Diego Lopez versus Mobzar? I don't know. He beat the brakes off of Brian Ortega. Maybe him versus Mobzar too, but no, I don't see that happening again. But in the meantime, let the featherweight division, let it play itself out. Diego Lopez, fight Josh Emmett in the meantime. Fight Josh Emmett, or no, don't fight Volk. I know a lot of people are saying Diego Lopez should fight Volk. I can't watch Volk get knocked out again. I can't watch it again. My mental health is already suffering enough. I cannot watch Volkanovski get knocked out again, especially by a fighter that I like, Diego Lopez. But we're not going to get into that right now. Let's get into a next fight. Let's get into the next matchup. I'm just crashing out about Volk again. Sugar Sean O'Malley. So Sugar Sean O'Malley is probably going to come back and fight for the title, which I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, it's cool, I guess. Umar Marab, whoever wins, is probably going to beat Sean O'Malley again anyways. He definitely has a chance, though. Took a couple rounds off Marab, whether you like it or not. Off damage, okay? Off damage. But who am I going to match Sean O'Malley up with? The guy who won the Mario Batista versus Jose Aldo fight. Jose Aldo, he's old. People are saying he's actually like 41 years old. He's faking his age. Come on. Give him a top 5. Give him a great fight, all right? Give him a great fight, a stand-up fight, a battle. He already fought Petr Yan. Petr Yan's going to fight Davison Figueiredo. Those two are going to duke it out. I know Sean O'Malley's out with surgery right now, but come on. Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Jose Aldo. That would feed fucking generations right there. That would feed generations. Imagine seeing that. Imagine how great of a striking matchup that would be. I think Sugar Sean O'Malley would destroy Jose Aldo. But I don't know. Jose Aldo had some crisp boxing. You could put it on Sugar Sean O'Malley too. Petr Yan was cracking Sugar Sean O'Malley. And, Jose Aldo had a competitive fight with Petr Yan up until like the 5th round. But I think this is a great fight. I think this is a great matchup. Jose Aldo won against Mario Batista anyways. So I think he deserves a shot at the top 5. I think out of the whole top 5, maybe Song Yadong. I don't know. Maybe Song Yadong. But I think this is the most badass match. I don't want to see Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen. Corey Sandhagen is not the same striker that he used to be. Now he just relies on his grappling too much. Like, look back at the Cheeto fight, Rob Font fight. Even though I know he tore his bicep or tricep or whatever, but still, he relies on his grappling way more. He's not a badass striker like he was when he was first coming up. But Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Jose Aldo, I think it's a great fight to make. I think it's a great fight for both of these guys. But let me know down below. What do you think about that one? I think that was my sneakiest, babikiest one on this list. But next, we got a little sneaky babiki matchup. Oh, this is not the one I was thinking. But we got Shara Bullet versus I think you know who. My brother. Bo Nickel. Okay, come on. Let's get one of these prospects out of here. They're both crushing cans. Let's see which one of these guys is actually a can. Is Bo Nickel a can or is Shara Magomedov a can? I think Bo Nickel would absolutely dominate Shara Magomedov. He's a Dagestani with zero wrestling. Dagestan has produced almost every archetype at this point. Almost every 2K build at this point. And they produced a striking machine that throws roundhouse kicks like jabs that has no wrestling or no takedown defense. It's crazy. Dagestan is there's a factory of fighters out there. It's a goddamn factory. But Shara the Bullet Magomedov versus Bo Nickel. This is the fight to make, my brother. This is UFC. This is not boxing. We don't wait for the prospects to be 50-0 before they fight. We wait till they rack up a couple of wins and then they take one of each other out. One of these guys got to get exposed. And I think Bo Nickel will absolutely expose Shara Bullet. And I think this would be a great win for either guy who wins. It would be an awesome win. It would actually have some weight to it now because both of these guys are building a name for themselves in the UFC. And I think it's time for them to actually get like a half-decent fight instead of crushing cans. I'm sick of seeing them just crush cans. But Shara the Bullet Magomedov versus Bo Nickel. That's a matchup to make in the middleweight division right now, Dana. Book it right now. But next matchup on the list. This is going to be a good one, guys. Tai Tuivasa. So Tai Tuivasa, he's on like a 6-fight losing streak right now. Six fight losing streak or 5-fight losing streak, something like that. It's not looking good for Tai Tuivasa. But I'm going to give him a fight that he has a chance to win. He has a great chance to win this fight, even though the other guy he's fighting is actually booked for a fight right now, I'm pretty sure. But Tai Tuivasa versus Robelis de Spain. Okay, think about it. Think about it. This would be a great stand-up fight. That's what Tai Tuivasa wants. And Robelis de Spain wants a stand-up fight at all. Also, he doesn't want to go out like how he went out against, what was his name, that Dominican guy. He doesn't want to go out like just getting smothered on the ground like that. We want Tai Tuivasa versus Robelis de Spain having an awesome striking matchup. And if Robelis de Spain goes out there and knocks out Tai Tuivasa, that's a great win for him. And if Tai Tuivasa goes out there and knocks out Robelis de Spain or just puts it on him for most of the fight, that's a great win for both of these guys. It's a great win for both of these guys. Tai Tuivasa is on a losing streak anyways. It doesn't matter who he fights now. He's out of the rankings. He's probably still ranked somehow, even though he's on a 6-fight losing streak. But Tai Tuivasa versus Robelis de Spain. The heavyweight division is weak anyways. Let's get some fun matchups in there. Let's get some great matchups in there. I think it's a fight to make, my boys. I think it's a fight to make. After Robelis de Spain gets his next win, match him up with Tai Tuivasa. Bam, bam. Why not? Why not, my brother? But that's a great matchup in the heavyweight division. Let me know, because I would be excited to watch that fight. I really would. I don't know. I feel like Tai Tuivasa could put it on Robelis. I think Robelis would catch him. I think he's just too fast for Tai Tuivasa. But I don't know. I just want to see the fight now. I just want to see the fight because I thought of this today. I was like, that's actually a fire matchup. But last matchup on the list, my brother. Dan Hooker versus Justin Gaethje. Okay, I think it's the fight to make, my brother. I think it's the fight to make. Justin Gaethje coming off that horrendous knockout to Max Holloway. He went out cold to Max Holloway. Never seen Justin Gaethje go out like that. And Dan Hooker breaking into the top 5 after a great win over Gamrot. Give him somebody he deserves. Give us a fun matchup like this. Dan Hooker versus Justin Gaethje. You see that fight? You see that fight pop up on the UFC feed? You see them standing in front of that little UFC card, whatever, UFC 311, 312, whatever it is, with these two guys' faces on it? You're getting excited, okay? You're getting excited. The hairs on the back of your neck are standing up. You're like, damn, this is going to be a fire matchup. I don't want to see Dan Hooker versus Dustin Poirier again. No. Oh, you can make Justin Gaethje versus Dustin Poirier 3, but I guess that would be a good fight too, but I want to see some new fresh matchups in the lightweight division. I don't want to see reruns. I feel like that's what happens a lot in the lightweight division because the top 5 just doesn't move. Dan Hooker just broke into the top 5 and the top 5 hasn't changed in a while, but Dan Hooker versus Justin Gaethje, I think it's a great matchup. It's going to be a striking masterclass, okay, between these two guys, just winging fight-ending punches at each other from start to finish. I think it would be an awesome fight, a great fight for both of these guys next. Whoever wins this fight, I think, no. I don't think, maybe a title shot? Nah, I don't think so. Maybe they need one more win after this, but this is a great fight to to see who's really top 5, if you catch my drift. But let me know down below what you thought of my matchups. I think I put some great matchups on this list, especially the first one with Mario Batista. But leave a like, subscribe. I'm dropping videos like this almost every single day, like I talked about in the beginning, with school. I don't care. I love UFC. I love MMA. I'm going to drop videos about it all the time. But that's it for this one. Turn the notifications on. And I'll see you, beautiful people, in the next one, man.